This is for all you homewreckers, you joy thieves, and your sympathizers. And for everyone at risk of swallowing their poison. I was talking to someone struggling in her relationship. I gave her a diagnostic scenario based on real conversations I've heard. Disgruntled men griping about their wives plotting escape. She laughed and she said, "This is exactly what we do. We trauma bond." My heart sank. Why? Because sin has been rebranded in soft therapeutic language. What God calls gossip, bitterness, dissension, and rebellion, the world calls trauma bonding. This is baptized poison served as modern medicine. Listen, ladies and dudes, these videos you post about your problems and how your spouse is a piece of crap, it's doing more harm than good. Those chats you have on breaks and after work about just how unhappy and how miserable you are in your marriages and relationships, those are ruining lives. It's not helping, and it's not harmless. It's not support. It's a cancer, a spiritual virus disguised as girl talk or guy talk, and it's contagious. Here's what's happening in these conversations to the innocent. You listen, you nod, you relate on one small point, and sure enough, you start noticing things about your own marriage. You start wondering, am I underappreciated too? Am I really happy? Is my relationship dying too? A seed is planted and a lie takes root. Suddenly, what love once overlooked is now magnified. Those little quirks and imperfections that never bothered you before, they're now annoyances. Why didn't they bother you before? Because love covers a multitude of sins, but blabber-mouthing uncovers it and parades it around like a dadgum flag in your face. The enemy loves to whisper, "You're undervalued. You're underappreciated. You deserve better." And the more of that venom you inject, the more your spouse shifts from being a God-given gift to being your grievance. And make no mistake, a little leaven does leaven the whole lump. It will do its job. You don't have to be the one who's toxic, cheating, divorcing, or tearing down your home. You just have to be the one listening to someone who is griping about theirs, and your heart will slowly be poisoned by their bitterness. Y'all, your eye is the lamp of your being. Feed it darkness, and you'll see nothing but darkness. Gossip gives you what I call the all-seeing negative eye. Suddenly, you can spot every flaw in your spouse, every imperfection in your children, every weakness in your friends. And if all you see is darkness, how great is that darkness? Hear me out, please. You can't escape the law of sowing and reaping. Surround yourself with killjoys, thieves of love, and you'll forget how to fight for it. Hang out with quitters and complainers, and one day you'll quit and complain too. Keep reading those ridiculous posts about other people's problems. Keep watching these unconstructive vent talk videos, and you risk becoming prey to an almost irreversible disease. When you listen to broken men and women glorify broken choices, you give the enemy access to your mind. And do not be deceived, evil company does corrupt good habits. This isn't just social influence, it's spiritual warfare. And your peace, your marriage, your happiness, it's under siege. Run from these homewreckers. Let them find others to poison. Trade this trauma bonding nonsense in for constructive truth bonding. Guard your hearts, starve gossip, feed gratitude, speak life and not death. Surround yourself with warriors who have persevered and fought for their marriages and relationships, not quitters.